Today is the 1 year anniversary, the needless death of Corey Compertore-I. Now, Corey wasn't MAGA as a person, as a human being. He was 50 years old. He was a father. He was a husband. He was a son. And he was a cousin of one of our very own, Dave, who you will hear from in a minute. But I wanted to take this opportunity to send our love and support to Corey's family and to Dave, and point out the importance of recognizing that both sides of the aisle are human beings, and sometimes innocent people are caught in the crossfire of this evil stuff that goes on. And we may never get true answers, which is another hell altogether, in addition to the senseless tragedy of what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. But it's important to recognize, even when families are split through red hats, non-red hats, sides of the aisle, we're still families. And the love is still there, and the respect is still there. And way too often we found ourselves separating families over politics, not being able to draw that line. And that breaks a lot of hearts, and that wastes a lot of precious time, because we never know when it'll run out. So I will leave you with Dave, Corey's cousin, and you can hear the love of the family. God bless. Rest in peace, Corey. You don't symbolize MAGA. You symbolize Americans that believe. We may not agree with what everyone believes, but you lived and you died a hero, protecting your family and those you left behind that knew you, your family, your friends, and those that are learning about you after the fact, that are inspired by you, like I am. Rest in peace. God bless you. God bless you, Dave, and the rest of your family. Here's Dave.
Today marks 1 year that my cousin Corey Compertore was unalived in Butler at the Trump rally. I have been thinking an awful lot about him in these last few days, because of it coming up to the anniversary of his unaliving. So sad. Very so sad. It was actually heart-lifting, I could put, seeing all the people that showed up on a cruise, motorcycle cruise, that was sponsored in his memory. It's a very, very sad day for all of us. Not just his immediate family, but even his distant family. We lost a very good member of society. He was very, very active in the fire department. He also did charity work with his church. He was a great person inside. We might not have shared the same political views, but he was my blood. He was a member of our family. I remember him being a kid. I was in my 20s. He was running around. He always seemed to get into everything. Not surprising that he grew up to get into everybody's life completely, wholeheartedly. I just hope someday to see him again. And whenever I do, I can ask the good Lord why. Why him? He was such a great person and is truly missed. Not by me, everybody he touched in his life.